Ooh.
I, like, moved, you know, maybe an inch.
Well, no, you're still a meter away, so you're like 3 feet away. Well, like 3.12 or some shit. I don't remember.
Pre-thinking about torque. Where do we want Noia? Guessing
I'll be on.
On the turrets, probably on.
Well, yeah, obviously, but left or right ones.
Last time I ran this with y'all, I ended up soloing them, so
Okay, good deal.
y'all had some.
Channel.
The other person that was supposed to never actually hit them.
I'll take one.
Yeah, we had a.
I remember that.
That was that when we had the additional melee DPS or some.
It was a sort. I don't remember who.
I mean, snipers can just tear those up.
Channel.
So.
I can do it, and he can.
Yeah, I think putting one person on them is probably only good when it's something that can wreck them. Because otherwise they're just up too long.
Elruth, you're the power tech, right?
Channel. Elruth. Yep.
Cool. Do you think it's better for you to get the back 2 deterrents, like the very far ones, or better for Redum to do those?
What are you playing, AP? If he's playing AP, him, because he can burst them. I don't burst.
Cool.
Elruth. I can take all of them.
No, you just need to get the very, like, far back 2, like, closest to the exit door, just because that way if, it just helps to have the melee back there doing that. I don't know what it is, it just usually goes smoother.
I can only cleave 3 of them at a time, so I'm going to be going marks for that fight for that reason.
Do that. Grindo entered channel.
This is like one of the 2, I think, fights that Marks is actually good. Like, better than the other.
My roommate's girlfriend's dog is
Channel,
half on my lap,
Marksman
half on the floor, just like licking my arm.
Ads.
Your roommate's girlfriend's dog.
Yeah, they both. Well, they're not here right at the moment.
It's just like that sounds like a complicated relationship.
Yeah, he also stalks my roommate's cat. He's a herder. It's kind of funny.
Are we all here?
He doesn't even realize that the
one.
cat is like 3 feet behind him sleeping. It's really funny right now, because if he knew that, he'd just bolt and just stare at it.
Channel, Cobra, Thrasher MM Sniper is amazing for staying on snipers.
Oh my god! All the fucking voice to text!
Yeah, I'm turning that shit off. There's too much of that going on.
It's driving me nuts, because you have to be like, I don't know, you can't understand it half the time, whatever.
I guess I had a blind friend throughout high school, and he used text-to-speech on everything, except really quick text-to-speech. It's really interesting getting to learn how to hear some go...
What the hell?
It sounds pretty much like that until you, like, learn to understand it.
Jesus. Alright. Okay, I'm pulling.
Rose, back is on the loose. Just don't try patting that sucker.
What an asshole.
Who's back in a sparkler?
Why is he being weird?
he doing?
I'm losing aggro. I'm not sure what's going on.
Hey, Sparky, man! Here come the young ones!
Nope.
We'll heal everybody.
I don't need any heals. I mean, please heal me.
Even the Ravagers' pets are bloodthirsty. She's on attack.
Oh,
There was
or
no
I'll
chance.
die.
There was no chance. What'd you get hit for?
Holy! Oh my god! $8 million.
Yeah.
Can't do
I couldn't
anything
go through
against
that.
Alright, I have
Yeah.
the boss.
Almost over for old Sparky.
Sorry, I thought I was on an ad and was on the ball. I can keep.
One %.
So long, Sparky. You were a good girl.
Yeah, that death blow was 7,990,477 damage.
Hey,
What kind of tank can't take that damage?
where's your
Oh.
mitigation?
I have
One thing-
never been hit that hard by him before.
Maybe he
Yeah.
got his leg cast off.
It's if you're not in melee.
I was right there.
Also, I think you can shroud that.
I tried, but you have to do it at like right a specific time or it won't go off because he stuns you. The stun actually hits you before he finishes his cast.
I know.
So it's like really stupid. Take it from my Juggernaut.
I'm absolutely loving it. I got to swap to Sin recently since we're doing DP and DF. It's great. Mainly because I'm not on a power tech, which I've been on for over a year and a half now.
You guys working on
Oh, I
nightmares
hate it
of
when I
those, or
always
what?
fall.
Oh yeah. We're 6 out of 7 in S&D, 4 out of 5 in PFD, 2 out of 5 in DP, 3 out of 5 DF,
Nice.
and we finally down freaking Revan. Hate that boss so much. Oh, hard
Those only
mode.
hard mods.
It's like he's actually, in terms of DPS and HPS, it's not that bad. But he's just awful in terms of mechanics check. Even after all the nerfs.
Oh!
Ow, Solo, I'm sorry. I was like a little behind.
Oh, I was gonna get my immunity to everything, except they pulled me right as I hit it, which made me not able to cast.
I was trying to. It like occurred to
not
me that I
able to use
wasn't
an
in Star
instant.
Wars.
Couldn't get that heal off. Sorry, Rank.
Just
I'd
want to
say-
kill fucking Master Blaster first.
I'd
I
say
think
you might
Revan is one of the only reasons that I'm raising a Merc healer.
Yeah, it's not really worth it anymore. Especially, it's mainly just for the DPS. Like for our
Healers weren't there.
strat on Revan, we ended up taking into account everything, and I power tech tanked it, but I didn't even use hydraulics until last tour for like a couple extra DPS. Just wasn't worth it. And movement speed, but that's just because tanks need lots and lots of movement speed. They can also tank in full DPS gear, no shield or anything, and it's like 200 extra DPS.
I've still never done Class of Monolith on either story mode or hard.
Need to do it for the event.
Story mode. You have to do Colossal or just the World Break?
Actually, I'm not sure. I'd have to
Well,
look.
I think
Why
it's
is
just
my auto run stuck on? I don't know. I almost ran off the.
No, I'm
cliff.
waiting for you guys.
I'm pretty sure that you only have to do the world boss, which is just managing the DPS you do on the ads.
Now there's so much crap for that. And then I'm just like, looking at my list, getting done when I get done.
I haven't actually gotten the tune to 50 yet in this. I hadn't had time.
No, it's so fast. Like,
Hold on a second. I've got 0 energy.
Takes him a second to walk out.
he always does that. I can't ever stealth in between these pull either.
I just used up all my energy doing suppressive on the last group.
I'm gonna die.
You're okay.
But I want to complain.
I'll let you if you want.
No, I'm good. Don't let me die. I don't feel like having to pay any more than I already do for repairs in here.
I know.
Know about it. I put money in the guild vault and I've probably used that much in repairs.
Raiders Cove. Needed Slaver's own family to keep his shipments on schedule. Love to see the look on his ugly mug when he sees you coming. That scum. Deserves whatever he's about to get.
He has his mic muted, not mumble.
I can do it if you need. I'll just
Well,
I'll lose a little DPS in the beginning, but doesn't matter. This boss falls over.
what happened there?
You turn to the whole group.
Oh gosh.
Oh man. You were out of line of sight.
Hey, there's a wall there.
He died.
We already used it. Watch out.
One pirate left. If you want to taunt it, get it off. The healer.
You got him healed for a second. I'm gonna transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Nope. Load lifters.
I taunted that pirate that's like just chilling there. I got him. You gonna get it? Okay. Damn it. How'd we lose it? Ugh. Again?
Okay, I'm gonna try and not get caught by the cleave in that first one this time.
His aggro is so annoying because half the time I lose it when I need my taunt is already down. And I'm like, you piece of crap. And then I can't AoE taunt because the pirate's by me. That's like our worst pull ever on this boss.
Someone want to guard Elworth. He was definitely pulling. Like that's where the first cleave came from for the whole group. Oh god, stay alive. Pulling you up.
Alright, watch out then. Alright, pirates are down. It's shrouded. He blew up.
Things go boom.
Alright. Oh, he's pretty low. Oh yeah, I was just saying he's low. Pirates are dead. Now I have no accuracy, so the ad pull is gonna suck. Or
Always.
trash pull.
Blasted Bro, come in! Why aren't you out
Wait.
delivering? Better get your ugly rearing gear or I'll find you a...
Managed to actually come out of that with a halfway decent DPS.
Hey Elrith, seriously, can I have those boots?
Wow, 391.
Whoa.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I didn't win the one earlier? That sucks. I thought I did.
Whoa.
Thank you. That's crazy. What? Oh, never mind. I was like... Oh, I didn't win the one earlier? That sucks.
Not yet.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Dang, look at that. That's insane.
Never mind. I was like... What the hell, man? You guys
really?
like all really want that.
96? Jeez.
Really want that DMC.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Misdirecting?
Yeah, I'm not pulling. I can't. Oh no, wait, that gave us gone. Never mind. Yay! What the hell?
How did he die?
Yeah, you didn't have that debuff anymore when I did that.
I really like how Assassin is like built to LOS pull.
Yep.
I really like how Assassin is like built to LOS pull.
Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to Marks.
The heart of that tab. We'll do the rest.
I really like how Assassin is like built to LOS pull.
1 sec. I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to Marks.
The heart of that tab. We'll do the rest.
I really like how Assassin is built to LOS pull.
Go ahead and swap over. All right, my set up. I'll just go ahead and fix my bars while y'all are pulling. All right, my set up. I'll just go ahead and fix my bars while y'all are pulling. All right, my set up. I'll just go ahead and fix my bars while y'all are pulling.
I switched us in the ops frames failing, so don't be confused by that.
Back where we were last time. Okay, so I'll take
Yeah.
second. Good job.
Yeah, definitely. You can get second directly after he's
This
slammed
knockback.
on the panel. After
Yep.
he slammed the panel, yep.
And I'll top to bottom like last time.
Yeah,
I'll get top. You, yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna have a little bit more healing because it'll take me a couple extra seconds to get both sides.
Well, usually not people aren't really getting hit by the ones on the right side anyway because they're so far to the left. Usually. But they don't, it's like one person, it's not usually us, the tanks at least.
Off tank, if you can grab it, it's nice. Because
Now, Ruth, if you can get the two that I marked, like just those very back ones, it really helps because he can murder the first three on either side.
one suppressive fire takes out a side almost, and
Yeah,
then swap over to the other side.
especially as marksman. It's just gross.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
those two, and then
You're gross.
back on boss.
You're
I didn't
gross.
fucking ask you.
Well, it's just too bad, isn't it?
We run this like it's pre-1929. You don't have rights here.
Wow. I am being repressed. Do you guys hear this? I don't know why I put up with this every fucking day.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
Exactly.
I'm not voting for either one of those fucktards.
You
Clee
know?
Grindo, you'll need to help on definitely the shoots lasers. Everyone should be targeting those. And then the fire devices, if Dracius calls for it, take out the fire device. Thanks. Oh,
Yeah,
Uh,
that was nice.
let's see. Clee, you'll also need to get the third droid call out.
What
So
have you
nice.
done?
Oh shit! Alright, I got him.
You'll get the third panel, Clee.
Alright, pull the droid. Yeah, I'm trying to kill it. And my god, there we go.
Droid is out.
Right, watch the AoE, please.
Panel is fixed.
No, he broke the back one. It wasn't quick enough. Wait, it's fine.
Droid's coming.
That fire device there is gonna kill the droid. It's gonna run through it. Yup. Droid's dead. I need taunt.
Stuck it.
Yep.
Or keep going.
Yeah, we got 2 down.
Yeah, I know CC killed you. I like switched focus to try and get the thing down. I didn't realize it. Fire device.
Not bad for a premature pull.
I was all discombobulated. I didn't even have what you call it up yet, or my buff. Can't even think now. Dark word. Huh. And then it occurred to me that I should probably you should probably not try to type and then poo while we're raiding.
Just take your time.
Tell me you don't all type while wearing your raid diapers? Dracius just takes his laptop into the bathroom with him.
Just in case.
Trying to remember, what's the cooldown on Wookiee Rage?
It's like 45 seconds or some shit. It's not that long.
Okay.
It might be a minute.
I think it's
At the
about a
most.
minute.
At the most, it's a minute. I'll tell you when it pops up.
Yeah, I have my timers up. I just am not used to actually paying attention.
Most of the time, you don't see the timer if you're not in melee range when you pull anyway until after the first rage. I noticed. It's weird.
I'm just trying to figure out how often I can entrench.
I'll tell you what it is as soon as when I aggro him, it'll pop up. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm like, why are you jumping up and down in front of me? And then I realized. I guess it's also because you messaged me.
You want me to put celerity out?
Yeah, pop read buffs in the beginning.
Okay.
Give it 15 seconds then.
Yeah.
You want to wait till the
Yeah,
one's ready?
Just click ready, and then when the debuff's gone, I'll pull.
Cool.
Oh, Liz, he's already okay. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Cleanse your attaboy.
Rank.
Watch your feet. Any second. There we go. I forgot to tell you. Yeah, it's 45 seconds. You can see it now. It's right here. Shoots is dead. Fire device, like
Droid's
right
coming
behind
out.
the boss. Taking the moss. Watch the AoE over here. Fire.
Cleanse read him.
I was channeling, sorry.
Disappointed.
Droid's out, yeah.
Taunt.
Panel's fixed.
Stun.
Pull the droid.
Droid is out.
Cleanse read him.
Pull the panel, Cobra.
Cleanse read him.
Grabbing.
Taunt.
Cleanse read.
Knowing the shoots and the turret.
He's almost dead. 0%.
Well done.
Sorry, I kind of screwed up with the turret. I blew my energy. I blew my energy cooldowns in the opener by accident.
That's more how that pull's supposed to go.
I've got 220.
You said we're taking a little break now, right?
The boss told me to make
Okay, I'm just gonna get some coffee.
you're in for it now.
All right.
Okay, so today I'm gonna show you how to eliminate the, the sh is.
We can hear you.
Did you guys want me to get on my SWTOR healer?
You want to switch to Sword Healer? Would be a lot, honestly, more useful as far as Phase 2 goes. But you want to?
I don't mind. I'm good either way. But if it's better for the raid, then I don't mind switching. If it has more utility.
Be nice just because of the Sork bubble for Phase 2.
Yeah, it's just easy because then I don't have to worry about the first one.
Okay, cool.
Or actually, it might work better for me to take the first one and then him bubble the second one, and then I can take the because my shroud would be back up for the third. And then I can just stealth out if I have to do another one. And I finally got raid tactical markers, so I don't have to explain this fight by physically running around.
Nice. They're so handy.
I just never got them because I was always healing and never bothered explaining anything because I tend to go off on tangents when I'm explaining fights because I like to explain every detail.
Yeah.
But then it occurs to me that for fights like this, that's kind of useful because sometimes it doesn't work to just tell people don't go in front of the boss. You need to tell them why.
Yeah.
You're forgetting the best use of those tactical markers.
To annoy the shit out of people?
To make the infinitely bright spot.
I think you're gonna drop my frames, dude.
Oh, I'm gonna once this.
Yeah, dude, my frames are really bad. Don't do that.
You can click them off, so you do that whenever anything's actually going to happen. But I'm gonna once this.
Yeah, dude,
it's
my
fun.
frames are really bad. Don't do that.
Before waiting for underlurker pools, we ended up with an entire hallway so bright you couldn't see one. I'm gonna in another group. It's fun.
Frames are really bad. Don't do that.
Before waiting for underlurker pools, we ended up with an entire hallway so bright you couldn't see one. I'm gonna in another group. It's fun.
Frames are really bad. Don't do that.
Before waiting for underlurker pools, we ended up with an entire hallway so bright you couldn't see one. In another group. It's fun. Before waiting for underlurker pools, we ended up with an entire hallway so bright you couldn't see one.
Just whispered you.
Before waiting for underlurker pools, ended up with an entire hall page so bright you couldn't see one. What cooler waiting after looking for we ended up with an entire hall page so bright you couldn't see one. What cooler waiting after looking for we ended up with an entire hall page so bright you couldn't see one. What cooler waiting after looking for we ended up with an entire hall page so bright you couldn't see one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You sound like you're kind of far away for some reason, but yeah. You sound like you're kind of far away for some reason, but yeah. Okay, this is a "Are people back yet?" check.
Are you back yet? I am back, even though it says I'm not ready. We're just waiting on Cam.
Yeah, I just had a child to Rishi.
Are you back yet? I am back, even though it says I'm not ready. We're just waiting.
Oh, well, that was just an "Is everybody at their keyboard?" check, really. Alright.
Yeah, I'll be right there. I'm just.
Well, I didn't want to go out because I was busy buying tactical markers so I could be all like, "People stand here," instead of having to physically run around. Yeah, well, I do a good job of it. At least I don't... Only because I have to physically move. People stand here instead of having to physically run around. I finally had enough money on this tune when I logged on to buy them. Yeah, well, normally I don't have any money on it. At least I don't... It all goes to repairs. Only because I have to physically move. People stand here instead of having to physically run around. I finally had enough money on this tune when I logged on to buy them. Yeah, well, normally I don't have any money on it. Only because I have to physically move. People stand here instead of having to physically run around. Buy them.
Do. So colorful.
All right, I'm here.
Move. People stand here instead of having to physically run around. Buy them.
Do.
Alright, I did not click off sprint.
Oh, jeez. I forgot about that.
I actually think that's probably what had happened, is I was clicking off tactical markers.
Okay, so... check it out. I get to do this. So again, the way we do this, I have the 2 melee in back there, and 1 healer. It'll be solo. And then we have the others stand like, we have like 1 here, and 1 here. And then the healer is usually like right about here. This is because when we first start the fight, if the whole back platform gets flooded, there's not enough time for you guys to run over there. So you're just going to instead run in front of the boss to the other side if we have to turn him. Otherwise, you're just going to stay here. So what this will do is when the yellow comes down, you guys here will have enough time to either go straight in front of the boss or back here if you need to. If you need to get behind the boss, as long as it's clear, you can go there, but you need to be ready to move ASAP because otherwise you'll run into the melee and everybody will die. And it's really fucking annoying. You can run in front of the boss. Mercs can use hydraulics and not get knocked back. You'll still get hurt, but you won't get knocked back. Try to not do that unless you have to. It's better to run through the yellow than it is to get cleaved. I'm just assuming everybody knows the basic idea of this fight, so. I mean, I know we all do.
Are y'all doing any popping of the bombs or just YOLOing?
No, just let them, because the way that we're standing, it's not really necessary, and that way the mercs can use their hydraulics if they need to run in front of the boss.
There's
So, whatever, we're gonna start tanking the boss over here. That'll be me over here. And so when we have to move, we'll just say the tanks are moving. So if we're moving, you guys in the front, that means you have to get out. Like, you can't stand there. You will get knocked back and you will die. So this line right here is a safe line. Okay, if we're facing him toward the exit here, the cleave will not pass this line. So you're safe to stand like all the way up to here. And same thing goes when we have him facing the entrance. This line is your safe line. Do not cross the line. So that's about how far you have to, you know, you got plenty of room to spread out so you're not hitting each other with the blue. You can overlap a little bit, but just don't touch each other with it. Did I forget anything?
Second phase, when the master comes down,
Oh, right.
and you have the drill laser or whatever, cutting laser. You said you're going to shroud the first one, and
No.
then at some point I need to be next to it, right, so that I can force barrier.
Right. Well, I changed my mind. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So in phase 2, when the boss comes down, you guys here, if you're standing here, you're going to have to move because this is where I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him in these 9 squares right here for the most part. Sometimes I'll run over to this area here, but I hopefully won't have to that much. Just depends on where the yellow is. So he's going to come down. He's going to aggro me. He's going to hit me like 3 times really, really hard. And then he's going to start spinning. He's going to do the fire wheel of death. Everybody needs to move away from him except for you. I want you to just kind of stay as close as you can without getting hit. That way you need, because you need to be the closest person to him when he stops spinning.
Okay.
So, because whenever he stops spinning, the closest person to him is who's going to get the laser. And
Okay.
So I want you to take the first laser, sir. You're going to let him hit you with the laser. You're going to take 5 stacks, and then you're going to barrier.
Take
And
5
then-
stacks, then use force barrier. Okay.
Yep. You're going to take like 5 stacks. You could take 6 maybe, but I'd rather you do it at 5 just in case, because Sorks, if there's an oops, we're in big trouble. So then just shroud and just stand there. And then as soon as he's just about done with the cast, I'm going to taunt him. And then he's going to come back to me and he's going to hit me. We're going to do the whole thing again. And then the second laser, I'm going to take it. Or no, wait, I changed my mind. I'm going to do the first one. You'll do the second one. I keep, my brain is like not functioning. Whatever, yeah. I'll do the first one. You do the second one. It's still the same thing.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I'll
that's
tell
fine.
you. I'll tell you when to get ready for it. But that way, if I do the first one, you do the second one. By the time the third one comes around, my shroud should be back up.
Okay.
And then, when the fourth one comes, I can start taking it, and then I can stealth out, and then I'll just have to taunt him right away.
Okay, I'm ready.
Right, and then we just DPS them all down, and then if we manage to get to the last phase, we all just stack in front of the boss. And don't cleanse anything.
Oh, that's right. Take that off my bar.
Well, you don't have to go that far, just don't hit the button.
I don't trust myself.
Alright. I'm pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Raid buffs. What's up?
Taunt. Taunt. You guys are gonna need to split up. You're too close together.
Okay, so they don't wait 10 seconds to pop, they pop immediately. Got it.
It's like 1.5. It's like the length of a global cooldown.
Somebody just posted in chat earlier that it was 10 seconds.
Taunt.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna be on
You
your
got a little too close to me.
left. Oh shit, or not. I'm down, but see if you can get him done. We got to phase 2, so that's good.
Already did a revive, so stuck in it, or?
We'll just see how, just letting you guys see it. So you'll get a chance to see the, no, but you'll get a chance to see the fire wheel. There it goes. He'll head toward whoever is closest to him at first, and then I can get a little distance and taunt him, and he'll kind of yo-yo.
Destroyed! You thunderheads! No one takes all those Ravagers and lives!
We had it lucky that pull too, because the tanks never had to move, and the front never got hit with yellow, so they could just stand there the whole time. So, probably not. Nope. Yeah, you're talking because the... Yeah. Yeah, just try to stay away from each other so that if the bombs come up, nobody gets blown up.
Yeah, I will.
don't
I
even
just
have to.
misunderstood
Well, I mean,
what he
yeah.
said.
I mean, I just say, I know you know, I'm just kind of like, you know, waiting
'Cause
for
I've
everybody to
been
get here.
Wondering if entrenching it would be worth it, but
I was actually wondering if you could entrench the cleave if you accidentally got caught in it.
I think you can. It's just barely ever up. This is like literally the second time I've come into this fight on hard mode in my sniper. So, and the first one was with y'all, and we only did one pull.
Well, yeah, I imagine so, because even after you hit the button, it takes a second, because you have to actually get into cover and then hit the button, so you're looking at least 2 seconds before you can actually entrench. So, or before it takes hold, I mean. Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
Taunt. Taunt.
Where do you leave the balls?
Careful, careful. Oh.
Yeah, we just gotta not be on top of each other.
Yeah, that one you guys would have needed. No, I was sorry. I was looking to see where they should have gone, but I didn't realize they'd die. I thought they were all gonna die. Get out from in front of the boss.
Moved.
Taunt. Ooh. I'm moving. Oh, I got blown up. Oh, no.
Yeah,
We're all gonna die
all
here.
those things got.
Yeah, we were all gonna die there. We didn't have. So that, like, when the tanks had to move that time, that would have been like the pattern where you guys would have had to run in front of the boss and then right behind. But you gotta kind of look for where the yellow is gonna come down, because it shows up before it actually, you know, it's small and then it gets big. So if you look for it, and you can kind of see where it's going to be ahead of time, so you know where you need to move, so you can get moving quickly. Because, like, this fight's about situational awareness and positioning.
So it starts out small and then gets big?
Oh, yeah. I know other things that do that, too.
Plants?
Yes, plants do that. You're right. So do animals. Well, yeah, they could do that, but they would need to coordinate that. Yeah. I'm just saying, they just need to say they were going to do it so that the healers could be ready for the damage, because it is a lot of damage. It's like takes off half your health.
All right.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Taunt. Taunt. So you guys gotta move behind the boss in the front.
Where do you meet the boss?
They had a bad time to blow up.
That missile does that long range one. I don't know. It's sometimes it seems to go off when you're up on him when it shouldn't, and then sometimes it doesn't. I think it depends on how far through the cast he gets. It's such an easy phase when the front group doesn't have to move. Well, yeah, but I mean, we've seen it twice a week, every week, for like 6 months. That's why it seems easy to us. Like, we know where the patterns are going to be and where you should go when you see it, you know, so. Yeah, everything's easy for you, right? Oh, man, I almost said... You know, he's mad because I didn't put guard on him.
And now he's gonna have to run around half of the map.
It's not a lack of memory. It's that half the time I'm up here and you're not up here yet, so stop taking so fucking long. God. You're so fucking, like, slow at everything.
Right.
Your face is uncanny. Pulling in 3, 2, what the fuck? Pulling in 3, 2, what the fuck?
Whoa.
I don't know, but that's what happens when people don't fucking... Like, who did that?
I know who.
Would you look at that? That neighbor needs the balls.
I mean, they should just give me misdirection. No.
Pull from accidentally hitting friggin' what you call it? Your auto attack.
No. That.
It wasn't him.
Who was it?
The ET pulled. I just got aggro because of damage. I actually popped an adrenal for my opener this time. Not gonna make that mistake again.
Oh. Well, don't walk into the boss. Shit.
For real, lag doesn't make you walk. Come on.
A likely story. Sausage fingers. Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1. Taunt. Taunt. Keep going, guys. Behind him if you can. Ooh, ouch.
Bad.
Yeah, that time going in front of the boss would have been like going south, north, south.
Would you look at that? That neighbor needs the balls.
I don't know if it was a healer or one of the ranged or somebody ran into us.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Barely.
Apparently, turning my mic off and on again worked.
Didn't you have that issue for a while, Noia?
I had the issue that the port on my computer wasn't working.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I miss Voltron.
I ended up getting a actual decent sound card, and it all got good.
I like, they had the original, like the original Cats Voltron on Netflix for a while, but they took it off and they replaced it with the fucking car Voltron, and I'm like, what the hell? Where's my Voltron? So that's my opinion on that. It's like my favorite. Yes, it's like Voltron. Yes, it's Voltron made out of a bunch of cars instead of mechanical lions. It's really lame. It's like they tried to make Voltron into a transformer at some point in like the early 90s. Because I guess they figured that would make him cooler or something to younger kids in the 90s, but that's really dumb because the original Voltron was fucking awesome.
Okay, so we lost our I can't talk. We lost our mercenary.
I see that.
Still in Mumble.
Yeah. Probably just latched out.
He's in Mumble, but he's muted and deafened, so.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
You muted and deafened Klgrinda. You undeafened Klgrinda. You unmuted and undeafened Klgrinda.
I'm trying to actually. Well, I'm just gonna do a little experiment with my audio.
Well, it showed him disconnect and then reconnect, so he probably DC'd.
Now let's just wait on.
Well, we only have a half an hour. Well, yeah.
It'll probably just take him a second. Let's see. What do you mean there he is? He's still disconnected. You're crazy.
Yeah, all my guild he's on right now are in other ops.
Actually, let's see. Is this a search and summary or no? The guild is very familiar. Like, ooh, he actually has a pretty nice chassis. Actually, now that I think about it, it was daytime when we started this, but it's nighttime when we get to Master Blaster. Or at least we're so far up in the atmosphere that, well, we can't really see light. Which means we should probably be down to I can't talk due to lack of air.
Except that this is Star Wars, and if you wanted to really be technical, most everybody up here would be wearing gear that would allow them to breathe in that atmosphere, and probably anybody who's actually wearing a mask right now has that on. So
basically, solo and campaign, and you would be dead. Also, Rita. Can't forget about my resident Marauders.
Well, I know. Why would I be dead? I'm a fucking Sith.
Yeah, like, I use the Force to stay alive.
I am still alive. I put my fucking headgear on.
You know, like, seriously, why would I be dead? I'm a Sith. I don't need to breathe as much as any of you. Don't need that much oxygen.
Remember, we're running RP ops.
I'm just saying. You know, I could just go over here and fucking hibernate, and all y'all can die of asphyxiation. Shit.
Huh.
Can't even use that knife.
That sucks. No, he said that's what he just posted. Said that he can't. He's getting some kind of C++ error. Doesn't know what's going on. It's in Mumble chat.
I'm not seeing anything in Mumble
Yeah,
chat.
I'm not seeing that either. He might
you
have
have
just sent it to
text-to-speak
you,
turned off?
Greg. No, he might have sent it to you directly instead of in the channel.
No, maybe.
I have,
It says, hi, I can't get back in SWTOR, and I don't know why. Some kind of error.
Oh, I don't do that either.
Channel, Grindo, sorry I don't know how
Yep.
to use this mumble. Channel,
I've had that happen.
Grindo,
There we go.
some kind OD Microsoft Visual C++ error 0.0, sorry about that.
Yeah. Just close Mumble, load Star Wars. It doesn't open when a Mumble's open.
Yeah, it's funny how Ruth, I've been wearing this same gear since 1 point. I think finally down to all the Ricotta and got all the gear at like 1.2.
This is the
I think it's
first-
the best looking set in the game.
This is my favorite non-Sith looking set. My favorite sets will probably be... I have no idea. But maybe the Ravager set plus the weapons.
Grindo enter channel.
I worked so hard to get these bracers and this belt.
Which one?
So many frickin' I think it was Voss and Belsavis grind.
For what?
The Vendetta belt and bracers.
Oh, I like the boots.
Because they were not... The Ricotta set belt and bracers are not moddable.
I like the boots from that set. At least on a check.
Hey Solar, you could get the Agile Reconnaissance bracers and belts. Because that's the next of the Ricotta set. Not for my check.
Oh yeah. I don't know, like I said, because I needed the moddable stuff anyway. Just for best in slot gear, because the Ricotta belt and bracers were not. I don't know. I've just had this set on for so long that I can't change it. It's not this character if I do.
Second boss.
Gate Commander.
You faced Jiraxis.
Lord of the Burning Legion.
I got a lockout at Brontes.
Remote or nightmare mode?
Jiraxis was such a fun boss.
Oh, I hate him in them.
No, I said Jiraxis as in World of Warcraft, not Draxis.
Oh, Draxis, not Draxis. But...
Yeah, and Jiraxis as in the Urgent Tournament.
Come on.
And Millhouse Mana Storm.
Let's do this, everyone's ready.
Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1. Taunt. Taunt. Oh shit, wrong button. Taunt him, Jesus.
Where do you leave the balls?
He's out of my range to revive.
Yeah, might get knocked back a few extra times.
Oh,
The hell happened to you?
every time you blew him up.
Oh, I'm gonna have to move.
Ah.
Oh, I got hit with a bomb. I couldn't get up in time.
Oh no, my part.
Would you look at that? Didn't even need the balls.
So much found never to speak of this again. My 6.7 covers no. I knew it was a good idea to bring this tune tonight.
Well, if you stand right on the cross on the floor, nobody should ever overlap.
Yeah. If Freedom wants to, every time he has forced camo up and we have bombs, I could do hydraulic and run into him and we won't take too much damage. Therefore, when Dracis does his little absorbing method that he's so keen on using, he won't accidentally hit Freedom.
It's fine. You just have to be so precise about where you stand in order to not get hit when he jumps forward.
Yeah. So Freedom just stay directly on the prop.
Because I've noticed, like, even though I'm to the side of him, sometimes I'll have to move at the very last second or he'll hit me.
Yep. Give me a second. Okay, I'm ready.
Tracy?
Oh, Tracy.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go.
Taunt. Taunt.
You think I'm tough? Where do you leave the balls?
Oh, you almost made it.
That was...
My res is on cooldown.
Taunt. Oh, shit. I'm down. We don't have a res, but I guess you can see how far you can push him.
Oh my god, I'm in the wrong spot.
You were fine where you were, actually.
Oh,
You could've just backed up.
So
Yeah, but you could have just backed up a little
We're
bit.
gonna move.
Alright, I got scared, sorry.
Oh, you done it now! Here comes the boss!
And I'm dead.
Man, right about now, you're rethinking this whole plan of yours.
Like the cleave line in the other direction, the lateral direction is there's a line, the line that bisects the square that he sits on. That center line on either way, that's the cleave line. So you can look at that and like where it extends on the rest of the floor. So that's how you know where you're safe to stand. It's just anywhere behind those lines, depending on which way he's facing. It's like
Oh, so this line right here, when he said he was moving and that yellow was popping up, there wasn't any back here, so I was safe here.
Right. Like
Okay,
if
I
you
gotcha.
just like basically cut the room into quarters by
Right.
using that square that he stands on, and that will show you there's like 4 quadrants of the room, and one of those quadrants will always be safe, basically.
Cool.
So you just find the right one, and that's where you stand.
We could possibly change up our strategy a little bit where the range group stands. Since we have 2 hydraulics, we could have me and Plague use our hydraulics, pop our bombs, so
We only have one hydraulic. The Merc healer switched to a Sork healer.
so we have
Well,
mercenary
we have a Merc and a
power.
power tech.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
Power Tech has it.
Yeah.
It's
You're
It's
right.
gonna-
So what he's suggesting is to have the Merc stand behind the boss instead of Sola, so that the Merc can just move over and pop the hydraulics. So you only have the one grenade to worry about in the back.
Not entirely, but close enough. I was thinking that we could have a range group stay right here, and then when it's time for them to move, then me and Plague use our hydraulics, pop our bombs, so he and Ranko can stay right there to be safe when it's in this quadrant.
that just seems like it'd be a little too much work for not really any gain.
Yeah, because you're when you move them that far back there too, you're making them. There's an awful lot of ground for them to cover if they need to move to where they're standing now. It would have to be really specific circumstances. All right, pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
Taunt. Taunt.
Look out for the pattern.
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
Oh no.
I moved when my entrance was up for some reason. I'm a moron.
Did you get knocked off, or I can't
He got
find
knocked into the fence.
Very.
Oh, you're way back over there.
Your best time to get him up would be during the phase transition.
Okay.
So wait until the people jump.
Don't make me call the boss over. I raped it.
That looked like a knockoff, not a knockback. Taunt.
Oh, I got bone.
Alright, phase 2.
You're the only tank.
Dracius up. We might be able to just do a little bit, not much.
Nope.
Why is Master being an asshole?
I think it's because I'm here. Yep.
That's right. We got you.
He's being an asshole. I taunted him, and he was like, I'm gonna go hit the melee anyway.
Oh, he came straight for me. He's
Well, yeah,
liked
from
me
your hot
every
aggro.
single time that he's come down.
That's because as he's coming down, you're generating hot aggro. It's really stupid.
Yeah. Operatives generate a lot of aggro if they mean to be careful.
Well, no, it's just because his aggro table, it's not, he doesn't wait to start his aggro table until he hits the floor. He's building it as he's coming down, and he's immune to damage. So the only thing that he can get that can get his threat as he comes down is taunts and heals. And I have to wait for him to hit the floor before I taunt, or he'll aggro the healers anyway.
Okay.
It's like really annoying. All right, 3, 2.
No.
Oh, I forgot. Come here. Don't just stand over there.
Oh, they started.
I will. Taunt him. Taunt.
Where do you leave the balls?
Having the boss. Taunt. On your left.
Freedom move.
Boss is coming. Toss me big heals. I need him. Oh shit! Nah, knock me to the yellow. My shroud is down. So I'm gonna need you to take that first laser. Up. You're not yet though. Now we're screwed.
Sorry.
That's right. I'll stealth out.
Can Marauder jump to him to take it?
No, I'll stealth out.
Okay.
Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away!
We're still gonna have bombs, so you have to stay spread.
You thunderheads!
Couldn't.
It's alright. There's no solo tank in this fight. That's fine.
Direct hit!
Okay, so let's all live.
That's right. We got you.
I I got knocked back when the boss came down. I got knocked back in a yellow, and I instinctively shrouded, even though it doesn't help with the yellow.
It doesn't?
Nope.
Oh, that was dumb.
I thought it counted as text damage.
It doesn't count as anything. It's just death. I can't shroud the yellow. I've tried. So it's like I wasted shroud because that's my like, oh my god, I'm gonna die button, so.
Okay.
Well, I hit my raid buff cooldown like a dummy. Yep. Before y'all got back into the raid.
Oh. Okay. I'm ready, I guess?
3, 2, 1.
Operation Thunderhead dispatches go!
Taunt. Taunt.
You think I'm tough? Where do you meet the boss?
Back up a little bit there so that if I get the bomb, it doesn't blow us up. Okay, you're good.
Call the boss over.
Taunt.
Oh, you done it now.
Alright, I will take the first laser.
They're right about now. Good reflex.
Boss is gonna spin any second. Watch out, Solid.
Yeah, don't worry about me.
Thunderheads. No one takes all those Ravagers and lives.
No.
Tracy's self-healer something.
Watch out, spin up coming.
Crap. I got stunned.
Oh, alright, I'm gonna have to stealth out for this. Oh, or he'll kill me before I can.
Dang, that was a good pull.
Okay, there's the
Dispatch those Thunderheads, boss.
Yep.
So here's the Reign of Pain, just stay out of the light.
Yep, just watch for the red and you'll have one safe spot to go.
That's what them secondary systems.
And here's the Electro Pole. Now here
Master's
comes my-
back. And phase 2 starts all over again.
You want to just do one more pull?
That was good. Everybody was moving really well during phase 1.
Yeah, I got that bomb and I got knocked up into the yellow, and as soon as I got out, he started his spinning and right on top of me. So I was like, can't go
Yeah, I
anywhere.
saw that was bad luck.
Yeah.
question. What does his melee attack count as, the master? Is it force
tech.
tech? Okay, it's tech.
Yeah, it's tech. It's blaster shock arm. It's like lightning damage.
I was just wondering. I had blown entrench evasion on that, but didn't know if that was helping.
Well, I didn't. I grabbed him as soon as I could, because usually he manages to hit a melee, or not a melee, whoever's closest to him, because you know how he'll pick whoever's closest to him when he's done with it, whatever. But
It was when he would stealth out, I was second on his aggro table, I guess.
Yeah.
And he just immediately started hitting me, and I took a couple hits. Kind of freaked me out because it hurt.
Yeah, he does. He hits really hard. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'll get you. Hold on. I'll get you. Stop standing so far away from me in the start.
Oh, we were in the wrong place.
No, that was me.
Can you give a little bit?
That was me. Don't count for this one. Don't count this one.
Yeah, please.
Before you start your count, can you tell me that you're going to?
What?
Like, sniper, a full count for a sniper is a 5 count. Just because of,
okay.
just, I can do it with a 3 count. Just tell me a little bit ahead of time. Because you don't always, sometimes you take a lot longer after the ready check before you do, and if you suddenly go 3, 2, 1, I'm not going to be quite ready.
Because, yeah, your orbital strike.
Orbital strike, and I try to precast a snipe.
Yep.
My DPS is bad enough as it is. Don't want it to get even worse.
Hang on, I need to repair.
Hey, if it makes it
Guard.
Oh, yeah, I should probably do that as well. Never mind, apparently all my
My
armor is
DPS is
like
bad enough as
by
it
the way.
is. Don't want it to get even worse.
Apparently I've
Hang on, I
been
need to repair.
dying due to falling off.
Guard.
Oh. You give me a couple of seconds.
Yep. Just say when you are ready.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Okay. I am ready now.
Alright, I'm gonna pull in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't actually need a 5 count.
Well, I gave it to you.
I was just kind of wanting something a little bit ahead of time, so
Well, it works
I would
better than me being like, I'm gonna start counting.
Yes.
Lol.
What the hell? Sorry, I don't know what happened with the.
Sniper
It did it, but it didn't go. No, I hit taunt. I'm just gonna jump off.
Oh, we're calling it quit.
No, it was. I hit my button and it didn't go off. That's the second time in a row.
Would you look at that?
No, my 7K.
I mean, it's only like 3 minutes way through the second phase. Do we not want to do another?
Yeah, because I fucked up twice in a row, so now, you know. Fuck it, I guess.
Yeah. Our best pull was our best pull was 344 when I was lagging out a lot. No choice.
How long are you gonna be gone afterwards? Are you going on like a vacation for honeymoon, or are you just?
So.
So be back in 3 weeks, is what you're saying?
Yeah, the week, the 19th and the 26th, I'll be back. And then I leave the week of the 2nd. Then won't be back till the 16th as far as raid days.
Well, I guess we'll need to figure out what we want to do next week then, because, I mean, we don't have anywhere near a full group. I mean, we'd be basically, what, looking for 2, 3, like 5 pugs?
We can probably just do priority.
Well, depending on who's here.
Well,
Sure.
Next week's priority is toss, so she'll be able to get at least the first 4.
Oh, nice, and
Yeah.
that drops offhand as well, doesn't it?
That's off Revan.
Yeah, but that's off Revan. We're not going to get to Revan
Oh,
with a
Temple
pug.
Sack. Okay, derp.
Yeah,
no.
and Revan.
We'll be lucky if we get past. We'll be lucky if we get past Underlurker with a pug.
Underlurker isn't that bad now, especially.
Well, I mean, after Underlurker, you know, like Underlurker will probably be the last one we get to with a pug.
No. The Revenite Commanders is a joke. If you just one tank stick on
Well, I
the
mean, after Underlurker, you know, like Underlurker will probably be.
ads under the outlaw ads to CC them. Power Tech works really great in there just because of all the CC you have. And then have the other tank curse whenever he's down.
I don't know.
And
I
it
haven't
just-
tanked it either. I'm kind of uncomfortable tanking it with a pug tank for the first time.
It's almost as easy as story mode.
Yeah, but
I
I've
mean-
never tanked story mode either.
We could heal through it.
Also, for the smash, if you have 2 power techs or 1 power tech, you can Cypher Bounder almost every single time.
You can also just completely ignore it. You can loss the smash around the side of his platform. So he comes down, you grab him, and then pull him over to the side where there's a corner. And then every time he starts casting his soaring smash,
Today I'm gonna